Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play You're Getting Old again. I played this once before on my channel and we're back again, baby. I got this on clearance from Target for $5, so that's very fun. I love these little party games like this. I also play Hot Takes, Pick Your Poison, Self-Love. If you ever want to see any of the other ones, I have all those on my channel. Lots happening right now. Melon and I were just at the park. We had a lot of fun. So this is 3 days in a row of going to the park, and she's stressed out every time, but we start to have fun part of the way through it. So exposure therapy or something for her. The more she does it, the less stressed out and anxious she is. So we've been having fun with that. Running around a little bit more. We went a mile today, so that's super fun. Now that it's not 1 million degrees outside, we've been having so much fun going outside and doing stuff, so very, very exciting. And she is now in her bed right there, zonked out. So that is always good. A tired dog is a happy dog, is what they say. So anyway, let's see what we have here. So on these ones, they have like an old or a redeem. So I think what that means is it's a redeeming quality, like, yeah, you're old, but kind of thing. So mine is actually yes and yes to this. So old is you grew up wearing Hollister. Only the cool people had Hollister. I was an Aeropostale girly because it was cheap. Hollister was expensive. I could only afford Hollister if it was at the thrift store. And back in the day, it was not cool to go to the thrift store. I was in elementary school going to the thrift store, and we would be hiding because if anybody saw you at the thrift store, it was not chic. So the fact that now, like, thrifting is so cool is, like, wild to me. But anyway, yes. I grew up wearing Hollister, Abercrombie, American Eagle, like the little cami with the V-neck sweater on top, classic. And everything had like Aero and Hollister and everything all over it. It was very obnoxious. Redeeming quality is you own a romper. I own many rompers and many jumpsuits. I love a one piece. Lately, I've been wearing this like gray romper, gray jumpsuit. It's like a pajama jumpsuit. I've been wearing it to bed a lot because it's so cozy and comfy, but also it's like, I mean, you're definitely wearing pajamas, but also you can kind of get away with wearing it in public, so I do. So that's cool. Next, you owned the original iPod. I owned the iPod Nano, the touchscreen iPod Nano. That was my first iPod. I had like MP3 players, but again, like, I was cheap, and also like, I don't know if it was something where, like, my parents wouldn't think that that's necessary, so they'd be like, can you, like, live without it, you know? So I never owned the original iPod. I had friends that did, like the big clunky ones with the circle. But yeah, I had, like, an off-brand MP3 player from Walmart. Redeeming quality, your current snap streak is more than 7 days. Let me see what my snap streak is. 897. So Nick and I have known each other for 897 days because we have a snap streak going since we met. So that's pretty exciting. I've almost known him for 1,000 days, so how cute. And I made him like a little gift basket and like 500 balloons. It says 500 on it when we hit 500 days. Very adorable. So redeeming quality again. So yay, those are good, right? Old is you faxed something. I have. I only was able to fax from like a library, and I only did it a couple times. It's not something that I would like regularly do, but yes, I have faxed like documents to doctors and schools and stuff. Redeem is you regularly use your Bitmoji. I don't, but do you want to see how cute she is? This is my Snapchat one. Look how cute she is. She's a Urg. She's adorable, and her shirt says Nar. Nar. Isn't that cute? She's adorable. I use it sometimes when I'm messaging Nick, but again, it's not something I do ever. Okay. You have a specific piece of silverware that you don't like to use. Yes, there's this spoon that I got in a lunchbox, and it has like a black plastic handle. I don't like using that. It's like, it's a weird shape spoon part, so you put it in your mouth and it's like too flat. Redeem is you own Air Force Ones. I do not, because again, they're expensive. Like, I feel like a lot of these are just, you're rich. You know, I do not have Air Force Ones because I can't afford it. I do have a pair of Nikes, but they are children's Nikes, so they're cheaper. I'm a size 6 in children's shoes, so I got them on clearance at Kohl's when Kohl's was having 50% off extra on the clearance price. They were like $20. Okay, you owned a Game Boy Color. I still own my Game Boy Color. It was a hand-me-down from my brother. When he got the Game Boy Advance, he gave me his Game Boy Color, and it's the Pokemon one. So it's yellow, and it has Pokemon all over it. It's very cute. Redeem is it was lime green. It wasn't. It was a Pokemon one, which I think is cooler than the lime green one, if I'm honest. You owned a PlayStation 1. If so, what was your favorite game? I did own a PlayStation 1 because when my brother got a PS2, I got his PS1. My favorite game, there were a couple that I played a lot on, specifically the PS1. There was a Dragon Tales game that I really liked. I loved Crash Bandicoot. I think Crash Bash might have also been on PS1. Let me check. If Crash Bash was on PS1, that was my all-time favorite game. Crash Bash. PS1. So this is a Crash Bash game. So it was Crash Bandicoot, but it was like a party game. I played that a lot. It is Crash Bash is a 2000 party video game developed. Who cares about the rest? So yes, it was so fun. I played that game so much. And then there was also, oh my god, this was my favorite. Oh, this game here. I loved this game so much. The graphics are crazy. I loved Crash Bash. I loved the original Crash Bandicoot. I loved those games. Also on PS2, I played a lot of Tony Hawk's Underground 2, I think is what it was. Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Also, there was a Naked Brothers Band singing game. I played that a lot. Also Sims. I think it was Sims 2 Pets on PS2. I played that a lot. I played the PlayStation a lot. And then Redeem, and I still have all that stuff too. And then Redeem is you own a Nintendo Switch. And I do. I have the Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch. I don't play it. Ever. I had a couple gaming streams on this channel, but like, I'm very busy. That's not true. But I don't prioritize playing video games, so I just never do. I'd like to play more video games, especially because I own so many, but here we are. Okay. Old. You still post things on Facebook. Sometimes. A lot of times I'll like cross-post stuff, so if I put it on Instagram, there's like a button that you can press that also posts it on Facebook. I do that. Also, I repost a lot of stuff on Facebook. The shelter that I volunteer at has a Facebook page, so I'm like reposting their pictures a lot. Redeem is you have or had a Finstagram or Cinsta account. You don't know what that is. If you don't know what that is, move up a space. So I'm not playing with the game board or whatever. I've heard of like a Finsta, right? Like a fit Instagram or something like that. It's like a where you post, or is that like Or is this like a second Instagram? I don't know. Anyway, I don't have one. I have my one Instagram, and I have my one Facebook, and I have my one whatever else. So yeah, no. You still have cable TV and watch it. No, I have the PBS Kids app, and I watch that, and Melon watches it. So like when we leave Melon home, she goes in her crate and she watches PBS Kids. And then when we get home, we just leave it on for a while. We really like PBS Kids. Support your local PBS station. But I don't have cable TV. Redeeming is you watch all the streaming services but use your parents' accounts. My Spotify is my dad's account. Otherwise, everything is Nick's. So I just use all his. I don't think I really pay for any streaming services otherwise. Like, he has Disney Plus and Hulu bundled. Netflix is his. I have I think a Paramount Plus account that's free with my Walmart account. Walmart Plus account? I don't know. Okay, old. You look forward to the weekend, not so you can party, but so you can sleep. I look forward to the weekend so I can hang out with my boyfriend, which I think would be more party than sleep because we like to go out and do stuff. But like time off of work, I guess, because like I don't have weekends off. He does. I just look forward to doing whatever I want. So not really sleep. Oh, Redeem, you have a favorite YouTuber. I sure do. We both have a favorite YouTuber. My favorite YouTuber is Peter Mon, and we watch a lot of Peter Mon. And we actually listen to Peter Vlogs, like he has a vlog channel. We listen to that to go to sleep. So every night we put on his vlog so we hear, hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Happy Wednesday. Time and temperature check. Like that's every night we listen to Peter Vlogs. But we like to watch Peter's videos. Also, I started watching Smosh recently because Nick showed me Smosh, and I really like it. I think me and Angela are the same person. I like her. I like Chance. I like Amanda. I like everybody. But, yeah, I've been watching that. He showed me Mythical last year, Good Mythical Morning. He showed me that like 2 years ago. Before then, I never watched it. So, like, all these huge, like, lifetime YouTubers I never watched. So he's opening my horizons and I'm opening his. So we are helping each other with YouTubers. You haven't been carded the last 2 times you ordered a drink. See, I've noticed that. It kind of hurts my feelings because I used to get carded a lot, and people used to be like, oh my god, that's how old you are? You look so young. But, like, I just turned 29, and I haven't been carded recently, and it kind of hurts my feelings. Anyway, Redeem is you do random dance moves during a normal conversation. No, I don't. What? I noticed that a lot of kids do that now. Like, they're just standing there dancing. It's like, no, I don't just randomly start dancing. You've had to explain to someone younger than you that text messages used to cost 5 cents each. I thought they were 10 cents. Weren't they 10 cents each for a text message? And then, like, after a certain amount, after 9 p.m. they were free or something? And also, I was never able to, I was never allowed to use, the internet on my phone. Like, I had the MV2, and sometimes if you pressed the up button, it would take you to the internet, and you would press back so many times to try to get out, and you're like, I can't afford this. And then, you had to pay for, games on your phone and stuff, so you would have, Snake, but you'd have to pay for that. Anyway, Redeem is you have more than 2 piercings or tattoos. I do! I would love some more, but they're expensive. I have a lot of tattoos that I want. I love tattoos. I want my bunny right here, to be this would be Bunny, and he would kind of go around the flower. I want him there. I want Lover behind my ear. Those are the 2 main things that I want. You've paid for a ringtone. What song did you choose? I know that I have. Oh, no, you know what I did? I didn't pay for it. I recorded it. So I would use the mic on it to record from my CD. I would play a song from my CD and record it. And then there was an option to turn that into your ringtone. So I would cheat the system and do it for free. What song did you choose? Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne. Redeem is your first phone was an iPhone. It was not. My first phone was like a flip phone, but my first like big girl phone was an NV2. Then I had an NV3. Then I had an NV Touch. And then somewhere down the line, I had like a iPhone SE. It was like the equivalent of like an iPhone 5 or something like that. Now I have an iPhone. What is this? 13, 14, 15? I don't even know. I like it a lot. It's cute and it's sparkly. Well, that's not because of the iPhone, but I like it. I didn't love iPhones for a long time, but it just feels like higher quality than an Android. Like, just feeling it feels expensive, because it is, but it feels like it, you know? I don't know. You're not sure if that hair on your head is blonde or gray. Oh, it's gray. I've been graying for a really long time. I'm sure you could see. My hair feels like it's also thinning out quite a bit. But yeah, I have a lot of grays in my hair, and also I need to re-dye my hair because it's like down here or something crazy like that. It's only been like, I don't know, a couple months, but I definitely need to re-dye my hair because it looks terrible. But it's always up, so it's not like it really matters. But yeah, it's very gray. Even on the ends where it's dyed, you can still see the gray. Like, it's like they peek through. They're like, no, you're gonna actually see the grays here. So I guess I'll take off my hat and take my hair down. Maybe that'll make me look a little bit more presentable. I don't know. I braided my hair last night, so it's like a little bit wavy. So that's fun. Redeem is all your clothes are oversized on purpose. They are not. I don't like oversized clothes. I like clothes that fit. I still wear like skinny jeans and all that. I like my clothes to fit. So there you go. I do like a boxy crop top though. So that's kind of like a baggy, but it's not oversized. It still fits me. You've had to have someone younger than you help with your phone or computer. No. I am very tech savvy. I don't need help learning tech. Especially phone and computer. Like, I pick that stuff up so quick. Redeem, you bought a fidget spinner when that was a thing. I bought a fidget spinner like months after it was a thing because I saw it in the dollar bin. So, and I never really used it. It felt fun, but I never used it. I'm not the kind of person that has to be doing something with my hands all the time, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, I don't really use like fidget toys or anything. I do like the sound of like the clicks, like the boop, 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 and the bubbles are fun too. Like clicky sounds are more my favorite thing. Not so much like a fidget, but those were fun too. You've said, I'm too tired to watch The Bachelorette tonight. I don't watch The Bachelorette, but I've definitely said that about other things too, where it's like, oh, I'm too tired. I don't want to watch that. Like, Nick has been making me watch Marvel movies, which they've been good, but they're like 2.5 hours long. It's like, oh my God, it's already 8 p.m. What do you mean? It's gonna be 10 p.m. when we're done with this movie. Oh my God. Redeem is you've streamed on Twitch. I haven't. I have my YouTube channel, so I didn't want to make a Twitch because I figured I already have people that know who I am on my YouTube, so I'll just like live stream there. I haven't done it in a while. They're fun though. I should do them again. You've said more than 2 beers or glasses of wine and I'm out. Yes, but I've always been a crazy lightweight, so really honestly 1 and I'm good. If I have 2, I'm a little drunk. So I like just 1 to make me like kind of relax and enjoy the night, and then I'm done. Redeem, you have more than 1,000 Instagram followers. I don't have more than 1,000 followers anywhere, but I am at 996 subscribers on YouTube right here. Hey, you're on my YouTube channel. You know, it'd be cool if you subscribed so that way I have 1,000 YouTube subscribers. That would be so cool. You've already made it 20 minutes into a video. You should definitely subscribe. You made an Instagram account for your dog and then gave up on it a few months later. Yeah, my bunny. I think it was called The Cute Bun. Bunny is a 2-year-old rabbit living in sunny Florida. 2 years old. You know how old he is now? 10. Oh my God. My baby. This was my doggy, Bailey, and then Bunny. Oh. He's so cute. He loves his tunnel. My baby. He's so little. Look at the little boy. Oh, he's so little. Look at little baby me, too. I think I was in college or right after college there. I actually posted quite a bit. He's so beautiful. Dad was feeding Bunny and Bailey. So cute. And little treats. Mommy with Bunny. Giving me kisses. Oh, and then he wants his little head pats. I love him so much. My sweet angel boy. He's such a good boy. God, I really posted a lot on here. Jeez, he had 155 followers. He has almost as many followers as I have. That's crazy. Anyway, maybe I should start posting on his channel again. Anyway, Redeem is you love White Claws. I like White Claws. Sometimes they're not sweet enough for me. I like the bubbles and I like the fruity drinks, but I like sweet too. So if they were like sweetened, I'd like them a lot better. Oh my God. You can relate to this quote. The good news is that when you're a grown-up, you can eat ice cream for dinner. The bad news is that you feel like shit after doing it. Yeah. Yeah. I like ice cream, but I'm also not that much of a sweets person. So, like, I like a little bit of sweet, like a little bit of ice cream or a little slice of cake, but I don't want a lot of it, and I don't want it frequently. So, Redeem is you have a Tinder account. I had a Tinder account. That's actually where I met Nick. So, 2.5 years later, and we're still going strong. And I always tell him we're going to be together until one of us dies. But who is it going to be? Anyway, you've said don't use those. Those are the good plates. I do have good plates. They're like really nice bunny plates. But they aren't out for use because they're the nice plates. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have said that because I have this. It also has a bunny on it, but it's like a gold rim. And Nick liked it because it was a good size, but I had to put it away because you'd have to hand wash it. It's a good plate. So I was like, you can't use that as a good plate. So actually I lied, and yes, I have said that. You've been called someone a simp. No. No. This is getting long. This will be my last one. A teenager called you a boomer. No, that has never happened to me. That's crazy. You've said, okay, boomer, unsarcastically. Not unsarcastically, but definitely sarcastically. I've been like, okay, boomer. Yeah. But no, nobody's ever called me one. That's crazy. Well, that was fun, huh? So these are all the cards we went through today. We got through a lot. So these are all the ones we went through. So we have like 2 more of that left. So the first one that I did of these, I actually did 2 of them, are TikToks on my TikTok account. And then I did one other video on this channel. So we're like a third of the way through this game already, which is pretty cool because this goes pretty quick. If you want to see more of these, you can look on my channel. I'm probably going to link something below if you want to see. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.